Yeah, hello once again everyone, it's Jabs Classy and I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel. In case you're following us from watching our video for the very first time, try and click on the subscription link below to check out for updates on photography, video production and also retouching. And I trust you can trust that everything we're going to be taking you through will be very engaging and interesting for you to learn from. Right now, I'll be talking about the relevance of photography to me, which might also be to you. But before you leave, after watching this video, you can drop a comment on the comment section below. This question, what is photography to you? To me, I'm going to tell you what it is, then also you can drop your own way, your own feeling of what it is on the comment section below. Right now, let's get started. To me personally, I feel photography is all about capturing of important moments in life, and it is not just good enough to capture those moments, we want to preserve those moments. Moments you have with people, you don't want to forget about it. Movement you had of places, you travel to places, because in photography you gotta travel. You have to travel to so many places, new places, familiar places, places that are not familiar, and you don't want to miss the memory of those places. So in order for you to be able to document those places, you need photographs and videos to help you to keep in touch about those places when times come. So you want to also remember moments you spend with family and friends. You want to keep those moments together. You want to keep everything that has to do. So you need photograph to be able to achieve all these things that we just spoke about. And in our today's world, no doubt everybody wants to position themselves digitally, influentially on the digital space. They want to position themselves influentially. That's why you see everybody wants to get a good professional picture they want to use on their social media platform like LinkedIn, Instagram and all that. They want to position themselves so that, because people see you, how you dress, commonly said, it's how you are being addressed. So people want to post pictures, they want likes, they want comments, they want a lot of things about the pictures they are putting out there. So in order for you to be able to put those pictures out there, you need to take good photographs, document pictures about yourselves, and also it's what you can also build a career on. It's a profession you can build a career on. The same way people go to different institutions and want to study a particular course, the same way you can also study photography for as many years as you want to spend it. Photography is also something that you can use and build a career in it. You can make sure that, okay, I want to build a photographer, I want to build my career in photography, a full-time photographer. It's not bad, it's what you can do. So it's a good way that you can use in fetching income for yourself. Aside the income, there are people, lovers of photography, they just want to go into photography because they love the work. Because even in photography, you can build passion. They want to boost their passion, their interest, their love for photography. It's a very good way to create, it's a very good skill you can create an hobby with. Photography can also be an hobby to you. So that's one of the things that you can do with photography. It can be an hobby, a passion, you can get a source of income from there, and also you can also preserve movement. And also one good thing about photography is that it helps you to keep track of the true events that happen. It helps you to give facts and details. No matter how long the integrity is there, you know the true details of things that happen per time or at a particular time. Histories are being preserved through photographs. That's one good thing about photography. And also, I would also like to talk about today. I would like to talk about things that we have to photograph in photography. Remember in my last YouTube video, we talked about you photographing humans, you photographing nature, you photographing man-made. All these things, there are some things you should look out for that makes up all these things that we just mentioned. Either you're photographing humans, or you're photographing nature, or you're photographing a product. You must look out for these three things in every image at all, because this is what makes up every image that you see. Number one, you must take note of the texture of your image. The texture of your image, if you look at every image, if you check my skin, the texture is different from the clothes. What makes it different when you touch it is the hardness. the hardness, the sharpness when you look at it. So what makes up every image? Number one, you have to take note of is the texture. Number one thing is the texture. Once you're able to preserve your texture, just like you can want to take a photograph, you want to be checking if the picture is sharp or if it is not sharp. So those things has to do with texture. You want it to be sharp or blurry, whatever thing you want to create in your image. You pay attention to the texture because it's one very important thing in photographs. Then aside the texture as well, one of the things that you also need to take note of is your colors. You need to take note of your colors because what differentiates different things in pictures, what makes them very engaging and interesting are your colors. So you have different colors that will make up your photograph. So in later videos we'll be talking more about colors because the more colors you have, the harmony colors you have, complementary colors you have in your image, the more fascinating and engaging such an image will look at. Then aside the colors as well, another thing you must pay attention to in every image, which is one of the very most important, if not the most important thing you need to put into consideration in photography, is what? Alright, I can hear that whisper. Okay, it's light. Yeah, photography is all about light. You must pay attention to your light. The only reason you can see me right now is because there is light. If you close your eyes, I bet you cannot see anything. The only thing you will just see is your imagination. You get it? Alright, so you must take note of your light differences in image. We're going to talk more about light. And also the colors, it's very, very important. And also you take note of your texture. With these three things, a good understanding of these three things will help you whenever you want to take photographs, and not just taking photographs alone, in your post-production as well. If there's anything you need to manipulate in every image at all, you are manipulating everything about these three things that I just mentioned. Alright, we will see you in the next video, and don't forget, if you've not subscribed on this channel, there are a lot of content still waiting for you to enjoy. Just try as much as possible to subscribe to our channel, Jabs Classy, and see you in the next video. Don't forget, Jabs Classy loves you.